They were really, really inexpensive. And it came with enough, you know, to feed one person for an appetizer. So she already showed you the rub. So first what we're gonna do, he's just gonna make the wet rub first.
All right. So we have to add 1 cup of water to 1 cup of flour. We add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of adobo, and a teaspoon of onion powder. Do you want to add the salt now?
Yeah, we can add just a little bit of salt.
Okay. And a little bit of salt.
And by the way, this is sea salt.
Sea salt.
Yeah, we're not using the regular salt, we're using sea salt.
Sea salt. Okay, we're gonna mix this together. Like so.
And while she's mixing that, I'm gonna be doing the dry rub. And with the dry rub, you basically do the same thing. I have the onion, garlic powder and the onion powder. I'm gonna put like just a half a little teaspoon of that in here. I also have the adobo. I just like the adobo because it just gives it a good flavor. So we add a little bit of adobo. That's a teaspoon of adobo. And then our garlic powder. I don't use as much garlic powder in my dry rub as we do in the wet rub. So I use a half a teaspoon for that. And then I'm just going to take a spoon and just mix this up. This is going to give it a good taste because what's going to happen, these mushrooms have a meaty texture. So it's just like a little bit like chicken. So, but not the white meat of the chicken, but the dark meat of the chicken. So what I'm doing is just doing that up. And when we do it, we do wet rub first, then dry rub. And don't duplicate it. Just say wet rub, dry rub. Don't just go back and do the wet rub again. But we're gonna do wet rub, then dry rub, okay? So I got, while we're doing this now, some people air fry it, but I've never done that before. So I didn't want to air fry on TV, on live, and it'd be a utter failure. So if you want to try it in your air fryer, it'll be okay. So I see some other people have come in the kitchen. We have my sister, Deborah's in the kitchen.
Hello, Deborah Henry.
Hello, everyone. So we just have a family affair today. They're all ready to eat. So while we're talking, we have our oil getting hot over here. So we're going to keep doing it. Now, let me ask you some more questions about this healthy eating. I used to drink a lot of sodas too, and a lot of starches. And I found that I was getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I had got almost to 200 pounds and I was going, oh, MG. And so, but I think that what you have to do, you have to eat better. You have to train yourself to eat better. But one thing that I do is water. You have to drink a lot of water.
That is important.
So in the morning, the first thing that you should do when you wake up in the morning is drink 8 ounces of water if you can. Sometimes you might want to just room temperature, not cold. You might want to just keep it by the bed. And when you wake up in the morning, just go ahead and drink that water to get your day started, because that'll be the first thing that goes into your system. Because we really want to be around here a long time. We really want to be healthy. I know this, we want to be healthy. So we're getting ready to now dip in the wet rub first, okay. Our mushrooms.
Okay, so here we go. Some in.
And put it in the wet rub. I'll just eat it.
All right, let's get these.
Okay.
In.
And we're gonna put them on this plate for right now, I guess.
I can add another one. And talking about the water, my dietitian told me that it is best if you drink half of your weight in water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you should be drinking 100 ounces of water a day. So just a little tidbit of information. Okay, so here's some.
For the dry rub.
So do you want to put it right in the dry rub now?
Yes.
These in.
And what I'm doing, I'm just gonna cover them, you know? They're gonna be so good.
Spoon's not working. Let me just
use your finger, you got a glove.
Yeah.
So what we're doing now, I'm just gonna cover them with this dry rub, and I'm gonna just take a little bit of water and test my oil because it has to be hot.
While she's testing, I'm just gonna keep on coating these mushrooms. Oh my gosh, I know they're gonna be so good. I cannot wait.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Put a few more in there. Is oil ready?
Just about.
All right, all right. We are working it out. I really hope you guys try this recipe. It's good. Cut this one a little bit. Right.
We already have our, what I do is, get it ready because we don't want a lot of oil. So what I do is get everything ready with a paper towel, and I use at least, my sister don't like, I'm using about 8 squares. You want to get a lot of paper towels.
No, you don't.
Because you want it to soak that oil up.
No, you don't.
So I'm getting about 29,000 squares.
Deborah Human said you're not wasting my dog on paper towels.
You waste your paper towels? So, get your everything ready. The key to everything is preparation. So we're getting everything ready right now.
Okay, so those, I think they're ready.
These are ready, and it seems like the oil is ready. So while I'm putting these in the oil, Isha, why don't you give us a little tune? I want to tell you something. Even through all of this pandemic, we know that God is faithful.
Yes, he is.
He is so faithful. So while I'm putting this in here, she's just going to give us the chorus. So,
great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hands have provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me.
All right, and we want you to know the word for the day, I usually do it at the end, but since we'll be eating it at the end, the word for today is faithfulness and faithful. And I want you to know that God is always faithful, even through everything that we're going through this pandemic. He has never left us, nor will he leave us. Because he said in his word, he will never leave us nor forsake us. So we want you to know the word for the day is faithfulness. So now I see that the first batch is really, I wish you could see how brown they're getting.
Can you bring one of these cameras?
Maybe I can try.
We'll see.
Okay. Can you see these? It is really getting brown. And you really don't have to leave it in here that long. It doesn't have to be left in there that long. And it will be ready before you know it. And so while we're doing this waiting, we have my, come up here, daughter. And this is Tamara Holt. And let me ask you a question, Tamara. You're just had a baby?
Yeah.
And you're looking good. So what are you doing about eating healthy?
Well, I just started the keto diet. I'll be doing that temporarily. It's basically meats and vegetables and low carbs throughout your day. So for now, I'm doing keto, and then I want to transition and incorporate fruits as well. Because I don't really want to exclude anything from my diet. It's just to give me a kickstart to my weight loss. So, yep, keto diet.
Yeah, so we're still cooking these. And what's going to happen is we're going to have to let these, when they start floating, we're going to turn them over.
So I can actually eat these mushrooms on my diet because they don't have really many carbs at all. The flour is made of chickpeas, right?
Mm-hmm. Chickpeas.
So I can eat that.
Yeah.
That
So we didn't use the regular flour. We did use the chickpea flour. And like I just got all of this from Harris Teeter. And this is the chickpea flour. And nothing was expensive. So the whole meal, according with the chickpea flour and your little seasonings, you probably have already around the house, it may be about $12 is what I spent for this whole meal. And I'm getting ready to give, we have some healthy sides to go with it. We're going to serve cucumbers with this, which is a nice healthy side. And some people like tomatoes, so you can slice up some tomatoes. It's up to you what you want to use for a side. But remember, it's going to be healthy. Now, some people saute their mushrooms, this mushroom in soy sauce. And once they saute it in soy sauce, they just like bake them. And some people eat them baked if you just want to go really, 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 really healthy. So, but let's see how they're coming along.
Someone asked, will we be posting this recipe?
Yes, we will post the recipe. We'll be in a playback and the recipe will be posted, okay? So let me see how it's coming. I'm getting ready to turn it over now. I don't want to get too brown and too hard.
Yes.
Oh, they look
Smells
good.
so good.
Oh,
It smells so good.
It smells like fried chicken.
and it looks like chicken as well. So I'm turning them over now. And and some people dip these in the sauce. And some people have this sauce called Yum Yum sauce.
That sounds good.
And Yum Yum sauce is just an Asian sauce, which tastes really, really good. So now turn it over for about, actually we just cook it until you think it's brown enough. You don't really have to cook these hard or fry these hard. You don't even have to do that. But right now it's almost ready to come out. And I'm gonna get a little sauce if they want some sauce on theirs. They can use sauce. But they're already ready to have their plate. And this can be a good finger food as well. This can be finger food for a party. So all of that can go on. So here we go. I'm getting ready to take this section out, and I'm going to show you how it looks.
If you guys have questions, let us know, and we'll try to answer what we can. All right. Let's see who's watching. Let's see, who do we have? Who's watching?
I'm not actually sure. Yeah.
Vincent Johnson. Hi, Vincent. Joyce Drew Freeman. Hello. Kimberly Towns. Hi, Kimberly. Sharmia Preston. Hey. Jaquita Wilder. Hi. Lee Matthews. How are you? Ashley Preston. Hey, Ashley. I'm glad y'all are tuned in. Make sure you click like and share. I think this is really good information. I think the recipe is amazing, and I would love for other people to experience these oysters. So like and
Show
share.
them the ones we just made.
Oh, the finished product, y'all.
You take it with this.
Which one? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, how do I,
I'll do it. You come into these and put them on in. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to show you how they actually came out. Can you see that? Can you see how that looks? Can you see that? Can you see that? I mean, do y'all see what we just cooked here?
Yeah.
And they look like chicken. And in a minute, we're going to have them to try these while we're going to cook some more. But this is going to be, this is going to be delicious. And I'm going to let you see their real face. I'm going to let them come up here so you can see them, their actual expressions. But did y'all see that? We did that. We did that.
Oh,
We
yes,
did that.
Oh,
We did
yes,
that
we
thing.
did.
Oh, we cooked it for all y'all naysayers out here who said, oh, she can't cook. But y'all, I know y'all saying, okay, let's wait to see if she really can cook. But we're going to have them to come up here, add a little bit of sauce for you. I'm going to put some Yum Yum sauce in here. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, last one's going in. Oh, Lord. Yeah, turn it down. Okay, so here's the Yum Yum sauce that we're gonna let them dip theirs in. We're gonna do them like they used to do us in the school cafeteria. Come on up with y'all plates. Y'all think we gonna serve y'all? I ain't sitting up there like y'all queens. Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me. We're in a restaurant.
Y'all in the restaurant already.
Buffet style.
This is buffet. This is a buffet.
I've never seen the light.
Ah. Okay, let me get you a fork so you can get one out.
It was yummy. It looks like chicken tenders.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Let me get one of the other restaurant people a fork.
The food was delicious.
Let me take this out.
But I don't know what to say about the service.
Because she has to put these on.
Oh, do we need to eat in front of the camera?
Yeah, I want you to eat in front of the camera.
Oh, eat in okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so they can see how.
Here you go. Come on in front of the camera.
They look absolutely delicious.
And I'm gonna taste one as well.
That's my show. Yeah. Okay, come on.
You got one?
Let me get me one.
So we get ready to taste this to see how it tastes with a little bit of yum yum sauce. I'm gonna eat it right now without the yum yum sauce. So let me try it. Oh my goodness, Lord!
This is really good.
Y'all,
Let me see.
Seriously,
I'm not even telling the story.
I'm gonna tell the truth. Everybody knows.
I'm telling the truth.
She will
This is
tell
a
the
chicken-
truth.
Yo,
Let me see.
Yo, I don't even say yo, but
Honestly, it's like seafood.
I'm serious. Like,
Fried.
What?
Okay.
It tastes like I'm eating chicken.
chicken.
It is
Wow.
good. Really,
This is really, really good.
I love it.
Seriously.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Me neither.
I'm gonna make it.
you don't even need chicken.
Absolutely
This is really good.
amazing. One more.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
That's really good.
That's good. This is my first time. This is really, really good. This is really good.
Oh wow!
It's really good.
But I'm going to the table.
Wow, you have to sit down. It's good.
Okay, I got the cucumbers for you guys.
Okay.
Oh, that is delicious.
This is really good.
Wow.
And so, let me just take a little bit of yum yum sauce with mine. Mm. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. Let me get some water.
I almost forgot that we were on the air. I was getting ready to leave and go sit down and eat. I'm sorry. That's how good it is. But the texture,
It's not rubbery like mushroom.
no, it's not rubbery. These are oyster mushrooms if you're just tuning in. And we are actually cooking oyster mushrooms because we're trying to eat healthier. Now, like you said, all the time you may not fry them. You can bake them. They taste just as good baked, but they taste like chicken.
It does.
They taste like chicken. She has, look what she has on her. Let's get a presentation.
I'm going to be eating with mine
Let me show you.
seasoned tomatoes and seasoned cucumbers with salt, pepper, and a little bit of vinegar.
Okay, we had already prepared this, and this is a good meal.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good meal.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is a good meal. This is a good meal. It's so good. And they have really left me. They're supposed to be. Let me just bring this over there to them. If you can see them at the table.
Yeah, man. Want some more? It was so good. Whew.
They're at the table eating. They have actually. Keisha is the guest for the show, and she's actually left the show. She's one of the guests on the show. She's actually left the show, and you can see them at the table. They're all eating. I mean, wow, what in the world? I'm gonna put this on gallery mode.
I need one more piece.
And they are really eating. They are really, really eating. And we are throwing down. Thank you, Brandon Camper. Brandon said, you better throw down. George Drew, you hungry? Joyce, I wish I could give you some. I'm serious. I do. I really do wish I could give you some. I wish I could send it to you. So this is Yum Yum. Yeah, Makita water. Yes, Yum Yum sauce is the best. Seriously, we do that on egg rolls, on everything. So I am just so happy to say that this turned out amazing. Actually, amazing. So let me tell you this. Every week, now you know what I'm gonna do right now? I wanna show you somebody who's gonna make his debut. Hold this. This is my new grandson who came over to eat with us, and you can tell that he's already full. He's already eaten a lot. This is Mr. Caleb. You have all probably heard about Ethan, but this is my new grandson introducing Caleb Holt to you, and you'll see more of him. He's just a happy baby. He doesn't cry a lot. He just grins and he eats and he has a little fun and plays with his little toys. This is Mr. Caleb. Here you go. Now, we're gonna be passing out our next our Cash App. We do it every week. Someone always donates a $25 Cash App. So if you're on the line now and you've ever won a Cash App, give us a thumbs up or something, or a heart. Give us some hearts. If you've ever won one of our Cash App, been one of our Cash App winners. We have last week a winner, and this week we have another. We're getting ready to pick another winner. And so what y'all need you to do is drop your Cash App names in the post on Facebook Live. If you're on Facebook Live, if you're on Zoom, just chat your Cash App tag, and we're getting ready to choose the Cash App for this week. And I'm doing it here in our Cash App. And the winner for this week is J. Denise. So J. Denise, you'll be seeing your Cash App today, not tomorrow, today. And so go ahead and start dropping those Cash Apps out now. And so what I want to tell you too for next week's show, if you have a child that's below the age of 14, we're going to be doing child entrepreneurs. We have some children who are entrepreneurs, and we're going to be talking to their parents, and we're going to be talking to them as well. And they're going to be telling, we have some that sell lip gloss. We have some that sell software tags. It's just a lot that these kids are doing. They're not just out of school doing flips. No, they're not just flipping. They are actually doing something and making money during the time of the pandemic. They're being smart, sometimes smarter than some of us adults. So they will be on next week. And then the following 2 weeks, we're going to have our exercise gurus on. Yes. Weatherspoon I'm going to show us how to exercise, and we're going to do routines. So you have 1 week to get your exercise gear on and come on and exercise with us on the next 2 weeks after this week. So it'll be the 16th and the 23rd. We're going to be exercising with some Zumba and other exercise techniques. So I'm just going to tell for the ones of you who just are tuning in today, we made the oyster mushrooms. They have like a meaty texture, and we use all good ingredients. We use our chickpea, gluten-free chickpea flour. We had granola oil for the oil, and we just use our adobo salt seasoning. We use sea salt, we use onion powder, and we use garlic powder. And we're gonna have this recipe up. And then we just had our oil and we put in the oil. But you don't have to fry it. You can bake it if you like, but it was so good. It has a texture just like chicken. So if you thought, I gotta have some meat, I gotta have meat, I gotta have some chicken, I gotta have chicken. You don't have to have chicken, right? This is delicious. I'm serious. They sitting down there eating. This is good. So this is an alternative